Hey folks, this is Rick Lamont and welcome to my channel. Now I've got a long list of video topics and ideas, and this one was not on that list. It was inspired by recent events, and even still I'm debating whether or not to publish this video I'm making. I probably will, because I think it has some value for other people. It's perhaps not universal, but fairly common. It has certainly been my experience that rheumatoid arthritis and autoimmune disorders in general are quite hard on your immune system, and the treatments are even worse. You have to be very careful about any cut you have, any fever you have, any symptom of an infection. And in my case, I never noticed the break in the skin, but I ended up with a fever of 102.5 or 39.2 Celsius. There were also a few other symptoms, but because of how rapidly it was progressing, I found myself in the emergency room at 3 a.m. and was admitted immediately. The treatment was primarily IV antibiotics for 12 hours a day for several days. It's not a lot of fun. And I know I've talked about how rheumatoid arthritis can affect your gaming because it makes your hands really stiff. But as I found out, there are other ways that can affect your gaming. You just sometimes don't really feel well or feel up to it. Even since I've been discharged, the only thing I've done is load up Far Cry New Dawn and do a couple outposts. And even that, something that I've done hundreds of times, is just too much. And not to mention, of course, that my gaming desktop was at home and certainly couldn't bring that in, but that's a minor thing. So while I'm on the mend, and I am definitely getting better, I'm acutely aware that this is something that I will be facing again in the future, and the only solution I really have is vigilance. I just keep watching for the potential signs and make sure that I clean any wound. Well, that's life. And I do finally want to point out that this was my experience in particular. Yours may vary, but regardless, don't take medical advice from me. Instead, see a physician for diagnosis and treatment. It's worth it. Okay, thanks for watching, and if this was helpful, insightful, interesting, please leave a comment. If you have questions about my own experience, sure. Also leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear about your own experiences. If you think this is something that you would like to see more of course, feel free to subscribe. Always appreciated. And in the meantime, have a good day.